Gufä. Let's return to the text. The text that we're referring to is the statement that we made immediately prior to this, which was that on daisa, which was a type of grits, we will say a mezainis, even though it contains flour and honey. And the reason why that opinion is correct is because Rav and Shmuel both say that anything that has the 5 grains in it will be bar mina mezainis. That's how it was quoted earlier. So Gufä, let's return to that. And we're going to discuss it. Rav Shmuel. Rav and Shmuel, the Amri Tarvayu, that they both say. Tarvayu means 2 of them. What do they both say? Kol, anything sheyesh bai, that has in it mechamesha saminim, from the 5 types of grain, mevarchin alav, we bless on it bayri minim mezainis. You say a mezainis on it. Okay, anything that has an ingredient of the 5 grains is going to be mezainis. Itmar nami, and it was stated as well. Itmar is a compound word of is amar, as if there would be an aleph there. It means there is said. It means it has been said. Rav Shmuel, that Rav and Shmuel, the Amri Tarvayu, that they both say. The term itmar is always used when we're quoting a statement of Amiroim, which Rav and Shmuel are. Kol shehu, anything that is mechameshes haminim, from the 5 grains, mevarchim alav, we bless on it. Bayre minim mezainis. Okay, so we said anything that contains the 5 grains is mezainis, and then we also said kol shehu, anything that is. Let's highlight this so we see what we're dealing with. The first one said, let's change some colors here. Let's make the first one blue. Kol sheyesh bai. We'll make the next one green. Kol shehu, anything that is. What's the difference between anything that contains and anything that is? I don't know if I can get rid of that. Well, anything that contains means that it's just an ingredient. That's not the main, that's not the entire dish. But kol shehu, anything that is, that means that that's the entire dish. Okay. So why do we need both of them? The Gemara is going to discuss this. Utzricha, and it's necessary to have both. Di'ashmi'ina, no, I changed the color here. Di'ashminan, if it would let us hear, di'i is that if. Ashminan, it would let us hear, the 2 nuns. Kol shehu, anything that is. So you remember that? Kol shehu. Anything that is, if it would just tell me that. You know what? Let's put that in so we'll stay. Okay, symmetrical. If it would say kol shehu, then hava mina, I would have said mishum, because the isei be'enei, it is in its pure state. That means that it is without any mixture. That's when it would be mezainis. Aval, but al yedei ta'aruvas, through a mixture. Loi, if it would be in a mixture, I would say that it's not mezainis. If I would mix possibly honey into it, maybe I would say that I would make a shahakal because of the honey. Let's go to the top of it. Kamash malon, it comes to let us hear. Kol sheyesh bai, anything that is in it. Okay, I'd like to turn that into blue so we can, whoops. That even if it just contains in it the 5 grains, it would still be mezainis. That's why we need both. Now let's do it the opposite way. Let's say it would only say anything that contains in it. V'iyashmi'inan, and if it would let us hear kol sheyesh bai, anything that's in it. Let's change the color so we see what we're talking about. V'iyashmi'inan kol sheyesh bai. Anything that's in it. Okay. Now, hava mina, I would have said Kol sheyesh boi chamesha saminim. Anything that's in it, the 5 grains. In, yes. Aval, but, or however, oirez v'doichen, rice and millet, loy. Then I would say that the bracha is not mezainis. Mishum, and why is that? De al yedei, that's an abbreviation, de al yedei taruvas, that's because it's in a mixture. Again, we're dealing with kol sheyesh boi, that means it's an ingredient. If the ingredient is a 5 grain, it's mezainis. But if the ingredient is rice or barley, then it's not mezainis. But I still don't know, aval, however, but, isei be'enei, if it's in its pure form, nema, shall we say, afilu oirez v'doichen, even rice and millet, nami mevarchin alav bariminim mezainis. We should also say on it bariminim mezainis. That's a possibility. Because what is mezainis if it's an ingredient? Only the 5 grains. But rice and millet is not mezainis if it's an ingredient. But let's say rice and millet is alone. Maybe it's mezainis. Kamash malan, it comes to let us hear, it comes to teach us, kol shehu, anything that is mechamesha saminim from the 5 grains, hu de mevarchim, I'm going to underline that. On it, de mevarchen alav, we bless on it, bayre minim mezainis. Okay, and that's la'afuke, this is coming to exclude, oirez v'doichen, rice and millet. Da afilu isa be'ene, that even if it's in its pure state, loy mivarchinan bariminim mezainis, the bracha is not bariminim mezainis. So now, if we look at the 2 sayings of Rav and Shmuel, one is kol sheyesh boi. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I confused you here. I made one blue and one green. Let me go back to fix that, to make this. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, you can hardly see it. All right. So, kol sheyesh boi, kol sheyesh boi. If it would only say anything that contains the 5 grains, then I would think that rice and millet in its pure form would be mezainis. Because rice and millet as an ingredient would not be mezainis because it's not one of the 5 grains, but it wouldn't tell me what it is in its pure form. So therefore it has to say kol shehu, anything that is from the 5 grains is mezainis. That tells me that rice and millet, which is not from the 5 grains, is not mezainis.